Hey guys, how's it going? And thanks for coming. I'm Nick, and this is Real Life Money, where we talk about real life and money, because you know schools aren't. So let's get started. So before we get started, I'm kind of excited because I got this new mic. I'm really not sure how this is gonna work out. Kind of just testing it out. I don't know if I'll be sounding like hello. I don't know if I'll be sounding like I'm talking through like a whale's breathing hole, but we'll get through it. So anyway, let's start talking. So no one likes seeing other people make more money when we aren't. You know, you might say you're happy for them, but are you? And that's why in this video we're going over 8 ways how you can have more money than your friends. So I was first thinking of making a video of like how to make more money, but that's kind of bland, so I wanted to throw this mix in there so you could, if you want to genuinely make more money, good for you. If you want to show off to whoever, these are tips for you. Starting off with number 1, it does not matter how much you make, it matters how much you keep. Now, you can make $100,000 a year, but if you spend all of it, you're ending up with nothing. Got zero. And that's why it's important to not only just look at your income, what you're actually taking in, but looking at your expenses, what's going out. You might not be making the most out of the people you know or your friends, but you can have the most. The amount of money that you have saved actually really doesn't matter of how much you make. You could actually do a lot of what you're actually making right now. We can prove this by looking at the other tips, like moving on to tip number 2, which is getting another job, getting a promotion, or even getting a second job. Every single person has different opportunities, different situations, experiences, and skills. So use what you have to move forward. Now, the idea of moving up or getting a promotion or getting a second job is an idea in a lot of people's minds. But if you actually do it, that is completely different than the thought. Everyone has that great idea of getting a better job, getting a new job, or whatever. But when you take the action actually doing it, taking that step up and doing it, the action, that's different. So getting that other job or that next promotion, or even working your ass off at a second job, even taking overtime if you have that option, you'll definitely be you'll have more money than your friend, because you'll be working your ass off, they'll be doing whatever. Moving on to tip number 3, which is don't show off. The reason is most of the time we actually try to impress people we don't even like. And in most instances with money we don't even have. So your friends might be out there getting houses, new cars, new phones, going on vacations, doing whatever their heart desires. But if you are responsible with money, all of a sudden it leads you to having money. Here's the thing, guys. Majority of people are materialistic. They go for things. When they buy a new thing, they think that thing will make them happy. Well, here's newsflash. It doesn't. Instead of you think is happiness, is actually excitement, because it's something new in your life, something new that you have. But what happens to that new thing? Well, it gets old. Look at the phone that you have. It was once new, you were excited and happy to have it, but now you're probably punting it across the living room. Same thing with cars and all that other stuff, because there's always something better out there. I mean, if you realize this, you'll be better off. And crashing into number 4, which is my personal favorite, is investing. The idea of investing isn't even on a normal person's mind. We hear it a lot, especially recently. The market is hitting all-time highs. Well, for the normal person, that doesn't mean a damn thing. So if you use your money to make you money, you're not working for it. You're using each dollar as an employee of yours, technically. While your friends are still busting their ass off for money, you're sitting back and letting your money work for you. Creeping up to big old number 5, which is tackling debt. Here's the thing. Chances are you and your friends probably have debt. So whoever pays their debt off first will most likely have more money later. This includes and is not limited to, sound like a commercial for like drug or something, credit cards, student loans, car loans, house, because those payments happen every single month. So when you pay those off, guess what? No payments. So if you and your friend are both sitting on a couch, you have no payments and they do, who do you think's gonna have more? Dancing up to number 6, which is entertainment. Everyone or most people need to be entertained. A coincidence is that most people are broke. Very interesting. Now I'm talking bars, concerts, vacations, movies, etc. every single weekend. This costs money. Now I'm all for having fun because you do need that balance of saving and spending. You have to live a little. But every weekend, having fun every single available moment is simply not reality, guys. We get this from songs, movies, TVs, even Facebook. They cut out the boring shit. They cut out what you don't want to see and they put in the action. They put in whatever you want to see because that's what's interesting. That's not reality. They're not going to leave a scene in Fast and Furious where you see Vin Diesel at a Hertz rent-a-car, renting a Lamborghini, or at a gas station getting gas. That's boring. Or in movies where they have to travel to somewhere. It's like, oh, we got to go to Venice. Boom, they're in Venice. They don't show you the 8-hour plane ride. I got to calm down. Life is boring in the middle, guys. That's just how it is. So if this means that you have to sit on the couch instead of going out to a concert one weekend, your friend's going to be broke. You're not. And munching down on number 7, guys, which is food. Everyone needs it. Everyone loves it. I don't care who you are. I'm talking meatballs and cheeseburgers. But here's the deal, guys. I see restaurants that are packed during the week. No one knows how to cook. They all go out. And what does that include? That includes drinks. That includes appetizers, entrees, more drinks, desserts. Don't forget the tip. If you don't know how to cook and do that every single day, that's hundreds of dollars. So let your friend do what they want. Make yourself a grilled cheese. I don't know. Is he that kid bringing in his lunch every day? Be like him because he's rich. When your friend sees that, he's not. And ending it off at number 8, guys, which is look at what you do on your spare time. Here's the thing, guys. When you're working, you obviously don't have time to spend money, so you don't have to worry about that. But when you're not making money and have time, what do? Spend. You spend it, guys. Like, that's what everyone does, which is why everyone is broke. So there are 2 ways you could spend your spare time. One is spending the money that you worked your ass off at getting. And 2 is actually learning other ways to make more. You see the difference? One way you're losing money, the other you're gaining. So if your friend is out spending, doing whatever he or she does, and then they look at you like, how do you have so much money? Because you are thinking of other ways to make more money. And you're doing this by following some of these tips. So those are 8 tips on how to help you have more money than your friends, guys. So, any questions, comments, concerns, leave them down below. What do you think of the mic? Does this sound like a whale breathing hole? And don't forget to subscribe to my channel, Real Life Money, guys. We talk about real life and money because you know schools aren't. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.